Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. Um, Welcome to episode 13 of the Powerpuff Babes podcast. We're your hostess, Moe and Kat, and we have got some stories for you. But first, um, we're going to be giving an honorable mention, and it's going to be the last honorable mention that we're going to give for this month, since Black History Month ends tomorrow. And who I've got here is a Mr. Daniel Hale Williams. And he pursued a pioneering career in medicine. Uh, in 1891, Williams opened Provident Hospital, the first medical facility to have an interracial staff. He was also one of the first physicians to successfully complete pericardial surgery on a patient. Williams later became chief surgeon, goodness me oh my, of the Freedmen's Hospital. Um so thank you, Mr. Daniel, for all of your hard work and dedication and for showing that the impossible is possible. Um So, once again, happy Black History Month, and we hope everybody's having a great day today. So Mo, I've got a story for you.
I want
I'm
to hear
gonna
it. You
I'm
told me about it. It sounds so interesting.
yeah. I'm going to send the link to you so you can open it. Hold on. So you can open it and read along because there are pictures and I want you to see these pictures as we get there. So just click that link and you can open that. But it's crazy. Anyways,
Here it is.
so the story is called excuse me as I clear my throat. it is a Twitter thread. For anybody who wants to go along with it, I'll actually post it on the chat here. Paste. There we go. So there's that. Anyways, so the story is called The Story of Dear David and the Haunted Apartment. Uh, Adam Ellis is the author, quote unquote author. He is actually the person who is going through this, like he's experiencing this. And he explains why he believes his apartment is haunted by the ghost of a dead child, and his experience so far is giving people the chills. So it starts off August 7th, 2017. Adam says, "So, my apartment is currently being haunted by the ghost of a dead child, and he is trying to kill me. He started appearing in dreams, but I think he's crossed over into the real world now. The first time I saw him, I was experiencing sleep paralysis and saw a child sitting in the green rocking chair at the foot of my bed. He had a huge, misshapen head that was dented on one side. I did my best to draw it. So in this last one that I just mentioned, he posted a picture of what he drew of what is supposed to be the child, the dead child that's sitting in on his green rocking chair. Okay.
That's fucking terrifying.
Isn't it, dude? Because it's freaking whoa. Like got a
I
big
don't think I would sleep after I have sleep paralysis and see that at the foot of my
right.
bed.
Honestly, and I'm just like, what even, dude? Wow, my freaking computer just decided to give me some notifications. That's great. Anyways, so it goes, okay, so here's the next post. For a while, he just stared at me, but then he got out of the chair and started shambling toward the door. I mean,
Yeah,
toward the bed.
gosh.
I was like, "Ayo." So then he's
Oh,
like,
hell no.
I'm saying, dude, because imagine being in that situation and just like you're paralyzed. You can't do shit. Could you imagine like seeing a that this child with a misshapen head just walking towards you, like wobbling almost towards you, like, ooh, I could
And
never.
you can't move, and like this child literally has like a whole like that big of a dent in their head.
Exactly. So then it says, I couldn't move because I was paralyzed. I have sleep paralysis fairly often. It sucks. Right before he reached my bed, I woke up screaming. I had another dream a few nights later where I was in a library and a girl came up to me and said, "You've seen Dear David, haven't you?"
What the fuck?
I was like, "Who?" And she said, "Dear David, you saw him." She continued, "He's dead. He only appears at midnight and you can ask him two questions if you say, 'Dear David' first." Then she added, "But never try to ask him a third question or he'll kill you."
No, no.
Ooh.
Uh-uh.
I was very shaken I was very shaken. Having two dreams about the same thing is pretty weird. Anyway, a couple of weeks passed without incident. Then David came back in another dream. Same situation. I was in bed and he was sitting at the rocking chair near the window staring at me. In the dream, I say, "Dear David, how did you die?" He mumbles, "An accident in a store." I say, "Dear David, what happened in the store?" He groans, "A shelf was pushed on my head." I was frozen in fear. I ask, "Who pushed the shelf?" David doesn't answer. You're not supposed to ask him a third
Oh.
question?
Oh.
He says,
I know for a fact you remember the question thing.
"Oh, yeah." He said,
Oh.
"I realize that I've asked a third question, which I'm not supposed to do." At that point, I wake up absolutely terrified. The next couple of days, I Googled deaths in the city, but I can't find anything about a kid named David dying in a store. I even tried different names: Daniel, Dylan, Devin. Nothing. A few weeks go by without incident. Sort of randomly, the apartment above mine is vacated, and I have the opportunity to move into it. It's a larger apartment, so I'm thrilled. Another month goes by. No, sorry, another month or two goes by, and I sort of forget about Dear David. I think he lost track of me because I moved upstairs. But lately, something strange is happening. For the past 4 nights, my cats gather at the front door at exactly midnight and just stare at it, almost like something is on the other side. And then he shows the picture of his two cats just like at the door, like peeking through the crack at the bottom, and it's fucking
Uh-huh.
creepy, dude.
My cat looks at me, looks, because I have a, in my bedroom, I have a crack under my door.
Yeah.
And my cat, when she's in the bedroom by herself, she'll like look underneath just to see if I'm walking towards the door.
Mhm.
So if they were playing with something, their arms would obviously be underneath and they'd be like all weird and whatnot. But they're definitely looking at something.
No, yeah, for sure, for sure. And I was like, "Oh, okay." So he then goes to say, "Last night I got a weird feeling and looked out the peephole, and I'm dead certain I saw movement on the other side. When I opened the door and turned on the hall light, nothing was there, but my cat seemed unnerved, bushy tails, etc." And that's where I am right now. Dear David found me, I think. I don't know what to do. I'll keep you updated. So then somebody had replied to him on that latest post where he says that he was going to keep us updated, and she goes, "Had something similar happen in an apartment, but was, I don't know what the fuck that stands for. Help me out here, Mo, because I know you see this." Had something similar happen in an apartment, but was something clown figure.
with with the clown figure.
Oh, with a clown figure. Turns out my
Yeah.
stove was leaking gas the entire time, so check to be safe. And then he goes, look, he goes, "My days are numbered." And then I guess he was replying to somebody else and then says, "I'm trying, I just don't know if I'm supposed to protect my home with sage and spells or try to help him. What if his death was covered up?" I was like, wait. I was like, maybe because like he couldn't find anything about like this person, like this kid's death. You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
like, what if something after this, nothing, like there's nothing coming out of, like I haven't seen any. I was gonna go check his like page once again just to make sure, but he hasn't said anything so far. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go look because it's just
He
like
hasn't said it. I'm looking at this Twitter page. He posted 18 hours ago. Should I go to graduate school? But he hasn't really said anything about Dear David.
I don't know if he has. I don't think he has.
What happened?
I'm saying I'm like I want to know more. Like did you talk? Like there was a picture. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me see if I can look it up because there was a picture that he also shared and it showed like a little like hold on. Dear David. Was it this one? Cuz he shows up there's like a picture that he has. Oh my god, come on. Take you forever.
When did he post those? Like,
August 7th of 2017.
oh, that's far back.
Oh yeah. Up okay, look, update the sixth night in a row. My cat has walked over to the door promptly at midnight and stared at it. What the fuck? There's a video? Stop. Hold on. Where are all of these
Stop!
things?
Send it
Bro!
to me.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll send them. Give me 1 second.
So sad. That's so creepy.
It's insanely creepy, dude. Hold on. How do I? Okay, share. Wait, I can't share? What the fuck?
What do you mean you can't share?
What the Okay, I'll just share the website.
Yeah. Just share the website.
There you go. And then just go down and then excuse me. And then he goes,
Ooh,
what
blessed.
is going on? I'm so sorry, excuse me. And he goes, what is going on? Is what it says. I'm gonna mute the tab and let me see what happens. Oh my god.
Okay, I see it. I see it. Do I need to click on it? Yeah.
Yo, the cat is just like getting up close to the door and like peering through the that's creepy. Just staring at the door. Oh!
I'm looking at the video. Oh man, you're freaking me out. Oh my god. Wait, let me get there.
Wait, is this what I think it is? Hold on. It is.
Oh.
Stop! Oh my god. Go down. You'll find another post. Like if you go down and where it says, I couldn't tell, so I mustered the courage to open the door. Nothing was out there, but I took another photo. Look at this. Is it just me, or is
That's
there
so
something in the first photo right where the banister meets the shelves, hiding on the stairs?
where does it say that? Just keep going through the replies?
No, no, no. If you go, like, you can go to the the website,
A
right? The
picture.
website I showed you.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
if you
yeah.
find the video, go down a little bit and you'll find it.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now look at the first photo and you'll see like where the shelf is at the bottom, like between the
Uh-huh.
shelf and the stair like railing. You'll see
Hmm.
something there and then if you go to the original photo, there's nothing there.
Oh, yeah, I see
You
it.
see it?
Yeah.
That's creepy, dude.
Oh, you got me fucked up. Why did you? I don't know why you
Oh,
bothered to
see,
stay in the same building.
yeah, and then he's like he posted a close up, like a zoom in of the Wait, I wasn't sure if it was smudge or something, so I took a second photo from inside. There was something out there. Dude, look, keep going down on the website. Keep going down on the website and you'll see like a zoomed in picture of the first one
Yeah.
and then you can look at the second picture and there's nothing there.
See it? I'm looking at it. It's the same. Oh my god! I see the shadowy figure. There's like a shadowy figure for our viewers who don't understand what we're talking about. There's this. It's a very small like picture, and it's a little bookcase, and it's very slim. You can barely see out of the peephole, but there's two pictures, and they're both taken at the same time. So there's one you see a shadowy figure on the staircase, like it's obvious that there's something right there, and then the next one it's not there. And these are like the same lighting, same everything. You can't just like not. Oh wait.
Dude, there's
Somebody
so much
said,
happening. Ah! Like I'm looking through all of this. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. But you guys have to go look at this if you can. I'm going to post the website in the general so you guys can go see this. Cause it's fucking insane, dude. It has all of the tweets from him. Like they were able to like take all of the tweets and like separate them, which is nice. Um and there's like videos and like pictures. And he bought a Polaroid. You know those Polaroid cameras? He bought a
yeah.
Polaroid camera and hey yo. Okay, so there he'll take pictures and like some of them will come out fine, but the other ones are coming out like this dark like black background. And then he took a picture of the door of his front door with the hall light on, and
Mm-hmm.
he took the picture with the phone with like the left one is with his phone and then the right one with the Polaroid. And on the right one there's no light, dude. Like it's he according to him, I don't know if like he went and turned it off or whatever, but according to him, like if like he took the picture and there's no like it's just black. Like it's just fucking pitch black.
Where are you seeing that one?
If you just keep going down, you'll see like a Polaroid and you could if you keep going down, you'll find like these pictures. Oh, what the fuck is that? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm going more down. Okay, so these two pictures.
Oh my god. You need to look through the whole thing, Mo. Like you really do because there's so many things. Oh my god, I could see like a that's like a figure right there.
Which one are you looking at? Are you still looking at the Polaroids?
Yes. Okay, so go down. Okay, right? So you go down. Let's see. So you'll see like okay, people like pictures, right? Go down, you'll see like the cat, right? You keep going down and it says like more of the same, and then you keep going down, there's like pictures and videos of the cats. There's like a picture of him putting salt around the door, and then it's like something about like
Oh
a
wait,
app.
I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
I see what you're talking about. Because there's these two Polaroids. One's developed. Okay, yeah, one's completely black. The other one's like has a white tinge to it. But I can see a
Yes.
fucking figure right there, and it's. Oh my
Yes.
god.
And then if you go down, right? You keep going down, like past the videos, you'll see the one that I'm talking about with the door.
That's creepy.
You see it? Okay. Now go down again. And then there's somebody who says, I'm not sure David is still in the hallway. It looks like he's in the shadows just above your Polaroid. You'll see like a zoomed in picture of the Polaroid with the white tint.
Uh-huh.
And you'll see like a little, I don't know if that's like a face or if that's like a figure, but there's
I
something
really hope
there.
that's just a fan in the
I'm
background.
hoping the same thing because if you go down, there's like a picture of like one of the the Polaroid with the door with the black door, and you can see something in the doorway. And then if you look down more, somebody like drew out the figure.
I see it.
Do you see that?
I see it. And it look
It's
if you look at his head, it has the
the little dent. You
what do you
see that,
call the
right?
dent. I see it.
It's insane. And then I was like, I kept going down because there's like, he's taking more pictures, and like that's the green rocking chair in one of the pictures that he's talking about, that where he keeps seeing little David. And then you can see like a picture where he's just like saging the entire thing.
Mhm.
He does say cuz he saged like on the 13th, and he goes, sage did not work on the 15th.
Mhm.
So, oh sorry, the 14th, and then on the 15th he was like sage didn't work. I keep having in the dream my bedroom was filled with hazy smoke, but I could see David sitting in the chair across the room. He was smaller this time, almost shrunken. He didn't do or say anything except look at me. Anyways, it feels like a bad omen, he says.
It does feel like a bad omen. Just like listening to the story, it gives me the chills. I feel like I have a bad omen coming on me just because I'm listening to the story.
Dude, and
Or
it's just like, oh, wait, where? So on the
near one.
21st, if you keep going down, on the 21st, he says, I'd woken up with a huge bruise on my arm. I don't see a bruise.
A dream that night where David was
Oh, I
dragging
see
me
it.
by the arm through an old abandoned warehouse. I'm not sure why I didn't fight back in the dream or how he was strong enough to pull me, but that dream is logic for you. It was a creepy dream, but I didn't think of it when I woke up. I took a shower, then I noticed. And then there's the bruise. I see the
There's the
bruise.
bruise
That's a
is by
small
the
bruise, but that's the bruise of a child.
yeah, you like is that like right next to like right under his wrist?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, I was looking at the same thing.
It's like more towards the shadowy part of his arm. That's why you can't see it that well.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And he's like posting pictures of like an abandoned warehouse and I'm like, "Dude, I don't want to know." No caller ID. There have been a few small developments in my apartment, but I'm still not sure what to make of them. I just know I'm scared. I was almost used to routine. Oh no, I was almost used to routine. So when they started to cry at the door closer to 10 p.m., I was confused. They began a new routine, hover around the door. Oh, this is talk about the cats. Hover around the door at 10 p.m., cry up for about 15 minutes, then wander off as if nothing's wrong. Shortly after the usual cat stuff around 10:30 or so, I start getting phone calls from an unmarked number. My entire call history for the past week looks like this. You'll notice that I
Oh,
answered once yesterday. What the fuck? No caller
you got me
ID.
fucked up. But I want to know what happened when he answered.
Yeah, he said usually if it's an automated thing, if you answer once, they quit calling. So I picked up. I didn't say anything. I just listened, waiting for some automated message to chime in. After about a minute, the static stopped and there was silence. I kept listening. I heard what I thought was breathing, but it was so faint I can't be sure. My heart was racing, so it was hard to hear. Then I just just as I was about to hang up, I heard a very small voice whisper hello.
Dude, I meant like my room, my room doesn't have any windows, and like I don't have the light on, so
Hmm.
it's pitch like it's really dark in here, and it's freaking me out. Like it's really freaking me out. Like you know when you turn away from a bright screen and it's like hazy and like stuff, the shadows are moving kind of.
Yeah.
It freaked me the fuck out right now. I don't know if you heard me go, but that's me freaking out.
Oh my
Hold on.
god.
I really, really need to turn on my light because this is freaking me out. Ah!
Mind you, this has all happened in 2017. So obviously like we have no like idea if there's like we're still going through this website because it's like oh, it's start to finish. So at some point it'll finish. So I'm assuming he like moved away from this place. But it's fucking creepy. Okay, so then he goes to say something about the way they said hello freaked me out. It wasn't a question or a greeting. Just hello, a flat statement, so quiet I could barely hear it. Barely hear it. I panicked and hung up. I didn't know what else to do. I closed all the curtains in my apartment, turned on every single light. Uh
That is it turned off every single light. I was like, that doesn't sound like the
no.
smart decision.
And turned on every single light. So then he goes to
Me.
say, let's see, August 28th through September 11th, 2017, the Pat Cam videos. He goes to say, anyway, last week I bought a pet monitoring camera so I can keep an eye on the cat while I'm overseas. Overseas?
Camera.
Sorry. It's basically a nanny cam that connects to the Wi-Fi so you can check in whenever you want. It runs 24/7. So I watched the feed again, still nothing. I watched it a third time and finally noticed something. Watch the chair.
Oh,
I scared. Hold on.
I know. I'm watching it. It's moving. It's rocking, like it's visibly rocking. Like you don't like your eyes aren't tricking you. It's
Oh!
literally fucking rocking, and there's nothing near it.
Wait.
Like it starts off really slow.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then it's like slowly
It's
going
slowly
away.
stopping.
Oh hell no,
Oh,
dude.
I would get rid of that chair, bro.
I would have. He moved it. See, here's
I,
the thing. He moved it from his room to the living room. Like, that's not a good idea. We already know he likes that chair. Why would you do that?
I know he seems obviously connected to the chair. Why didn't you just get rid of the chair?
And then, oh my god. And then it says about a
Oh,
half an hour later, I got another motion alert. Here's the
I'm
feed
so
from that
scared.
alert. Okay.
Oh,
I swear, if something like pops out, I hate those videos where like you're
I know,
watching
I do
and you're
too.
like
Those freak
focusing,
me out.
and then all of a sudden,
I'm so
what the
scared.
fuck was
I
that?
had to
Stop!
pause it. I had to pause it because I'm scared.
What was that? Stop!
Oh! I just saw what you. I just saw it. Like I pressed play and then it came up.
Did you see that? Like a black thing? I don't know.
Yes, I saw the black thing. I saw it. I'm too scared to rewind it because I really don't want to see it again.
What was that? Yo, you
Dude,
can't
I don't
just
know
give
what
me
the hell.
that and not tell me what it is. Hold
I
on.
thought the rocking chair started moving again.
Yeah, I thought it was the chair too. Hold on, let me replay that because oh, it's already hanging on the wall. It's like
Oh, is it?
yeah.
It just falls?
It's like a
Oh,
thing.
we're such fucking we're such scaredy cats, bro. Oh yeah, it
It's literally
sure is.
just
It
hanging
sure
on the wall.
fucking
It just falls. I
is.
thought that
Oh
thing
my god.
dude, I'm gonna be
I
honest with
paused
you.
it at the worst time then.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that shit appeared out of nowhere, like just out
I
of thin
thought so
air.
too. I really did too. Because I paused it and I was too scared, right? But I guess I paused it at the worst time because when I unpaused it, it literally
Oh
was at the
man.
moment when it fell. So all of a sudden I see something move and then I don't see anything. Because obviously I'm not looking at the little like frame thing that's hung up on the wall. So, oh my god. Wait, that what? Oh, there's okay. No, wait. These are just pictures. I thought there was another video. I was like, I don't know if I can handle
No,
it.
no. So it turns out to be it's a turtle shell. It's a little turtle shell that he has hung up on the wall. And that's what fell. Um, and then he goes, wait, what? Hold on. I hope nothing else happens tonight. Wait, what the fuck? Someone just pointed out that one of the blue chairs in the background disappears in the second video? What are
What?
you talking about,
One
dude? Oh, the
a
blue chair. There's
chair?
a okay. So you see there's like a blue room like next to the that yellow wall
Yeah.
with the bookshelf. So there's like chairs, like blue like light blue chairs on the like on the side like kind of like
I
right on
see it.
top of the couch, right? So apparently one of the chairs disappears in the second video. So there's what, two chairs, right? Oh shit,
I only
yeah.
see it. Where?
So go to the video before. The video
It's the
before
first or
this.
second one? Oh, the first one. Okay, because I could see this. The second one has a chair, but it's like completely like moved.
Yeah, there's a chair. There's two chairs in the first video. And he said because he's overseas, he's only getting motion alerts. So that motion alert, that second one, it shows that chair is gone. That second chair. Like the side chair.
Yeah.
You only see one
Not the
chair in
one
the
that I'm
second
looking
video.
at in the.
That's fucking
I didn't
crazy.
fucking notice that. That's fucking wild, and he's not home either. So
Dude.
I think David's mad that he wasn't in the apartment.
Wait, hold on. Somebody
You don't see it
said
move in the first
there is
one.
no way that's there. Okay, I edited the lighting in the picture a little, but and The chair is still there. So the first chair is still there. Oh no, shit. I see it. There the chair's there. What are we talking about? Look at
What?
if you go down, if you go down,
Is it that one that I was? Yeah, that's the one I was talking
there's
about. That's the second chair. That's the one. That's the chair I was talking about.
so it's just the lighting that fucked this up. Okay. Hold on. A few minutes later,
I
Maxwell
guess
freaks
it
out and
is.
jumps
Wait,
over
but
something invisible. Jumps over something invisible?
God,
Which one's
oh, look, the
Maxwell?
rocking chair is not there anymore.
Oh, black and white cat is Maxwell. Oh yeah, he like pounces over it like something.
It looks like something's there, like maybe something's standing there, or maybe it's something like on the floor.
Yeah. Hmm.
Look, he doesn't have the rocking chair there anymore.
Yo, go down. Go go down and look at where the cat's at and look at how it's sitting.
I don't think he meant to post that picture for like update on the ghost. I really think he took a picture, saw his cat, and was like, I think this is a
Yeah.
good quote unquote update. Because this cat's
Oh my
standing on
god.
two hind legs staring at the fucking camera.
The green glass move. What green glass? Wait. In this video?
The green glass.
It hasn't moved. Oh! Go to second. Let me see. Go to 14. Go to 14 and then just play it from there.
No, I figured that was the video. And the cat looked at the glass move.
Okay,
The
yeah,
cat
no.
looked.
This dude definitely has a haunted freaking apartment.
I think the cat's standing looking at the camera like, hey man, did you look at that fucking glass, bro? Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't notice that.
I can't with this anymore. Hold on. I just want to know what the ending. Hold on. I just want to go straight to the ending. I don't usually do this, but I really like at this point it's just like
There's
creepy
more
videos.
videos. This one says I hadn't gotten to the pantry when I heard a loud crack. It's better to just watch the video since the nanny cam records everything now.
Mhm.
Because he's right now, or a little bit before that, he says it's odd behavior from Maxwell. Maxwell, in any event, things feel off this week. I can't explain it. I'm so scared. Oh my god. The man walked into frame and scared the fuck out of me.
Mm-mm-mm. Whoa. Hold on.
Oh wow, something fell off the shelf.
So he tweeted February 3rd, 2018, and all it says is everything is fine. Then in this on the 6th, he says, "Some of you already know this, but I thought I should make a short update on Twitter about it. A little over a month ago, I made the difficult decision to leave my full-time job after 4 years with the company. It wasn't an easy choice, but it just became too difficult to focus on everything, and I just decided it was time to turn my attention toward personal projects. I'm nervous about what the future holds, but I do feel good. I know big things are coming." And then he goes on February 14th, "Please don't worry about me. I'm okay and everything will be like it was before." And then there's a video. I have no idea what the fuck this video is. Oh, it's just his cat again.
No, after
What's
those videos, like the
Maxwell?
pet cams, there's a picture, and it's freaking me out because you can clearly see a person, like a figure with the dent in its head. Like it's clearer this time, not like all the other ones where you had to do contrast stuff. Hold
Uh-huh.
on,
Wait,
maybe
where
I
is it? Let me
can.
see.
September 16th.
September 16th.
It says, it seems to be a different part of the warehouse, maybe an office. There was a bunch of old insulation, what looked like a filing cabinet, and a ripped up leather desk chair. I'm pretty sure you're gonna know exactly what I'm seeing by or saying by I see the kid.
Let's see. Okay, there's a bunch of old insulation and what looks like a filing cabinet ripped. Okay. Wait. Oh, no fucking. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me look at this picture. Wait. Let me look at this. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Holy shit. Yeah, you can see. Whoa.
That's fucking crazy, right? And you don't really need filters for it either.
No, you can. Oh my gosh. And you can see like the. Whoa, look at the fucking. Oh, dude. This one, like, you can see that, like, they did contrast on it, but you can see a little kid's face and,
Yeah,
like,
I
the
see
fucking
it.
dent. Oh my god.
That's fucking terrifying. That's fucking terrifying, bro. Oh my god, it's the whole high contrast, super bright and everything.
Right. Oh my
Mm.
god.
Oh,
There's just so many creepy things happening around him. Cause
you-
oh my god, dude. What is this? Oh, you need
oh
to
my god,
you
you're
need to
freaking
you
me
need to
out.
you need to keep scrolling. You need to keep scrolling. Go to November 6th. Go to November 6th.
You're scaring me.
Like you can barely see it, but as like you
You're gasping and it's scaring me. My dream I saw him in the
Harry.
chair again. I don't have. This time it was a recliner I've had for years. He's staring right at me, but it's the first time again I felt paralyzed and could barely move. But this time something was different. I'm scared.
Oh my
Already see
god.
half the
Oh
picture.
my
Oh
god.
my god, you're fucking kidding! Stop showing me so many pictures of this child. Oh my god, there's so many pictures, bro. You can fucking clearly see him. You can see the fucking shirt he's wearing. I saw a glimpse and I couldn't look anymore.
Dude.
It's so fucking crazy. Oh my god, why is he still in that apartment? Why did he stay in that building?
the, the child is moving. The child is
The child is
moving.
moving.
Moving. He's taking these pictures as the wow as the kid is moving, dude. And it's fucking whoa, dude. My heart just dropped
Can't look at that
seeing at
fucking.
this
I can't
one.
look at that picture anymore. I can't see these anymore. There's more and they're more detailed. I can't. I can't look at these, dude. I can't. I can't.
Yo! Oh my god, you can see the like the oh my god, it's no,
I
no.
can't, bro.
It looks like he's like trying
I
to get as close to you as possible. And it's just
can't.
like,
No.
no.
No. No. Oh my god! Why did I keep scrolling? After the first ones you see from November 6th, if you keep scrolling, there's like even more, like, it's
Yes.
brighter, there's more details. It's fucking
Ooh.
terrifying.
So then on November 17th, he says, for everyone asking, yes, I'm alive. I've been on the quiet side because there's something I'm trying to investigate and I'm not sure how to yet. I'd rather not tweet unless I have something substantial to share. It's also sort of hard to explain the logistics of what I'm trying to find out, but I'll do my best. Basically, there's a part of my apartment I'm just now learning about. Ayo, at least what I think it is. To refresh your memory, I live in a duplex. I used to live on the first floor and now I live on the second. It's a long story. It's a long boxy building that looks like this. So it shows like how his layout is. Um so I'm thinking, is there some secret space in my home? I look all over my apartment, but I can't figure it out. So I go into the hallway and that's when something dawns on me. There's no real way to ease into this, so I'll just say it. There's a mysterious hatch in my hallway. I've always known about
Um,
it, but I just assumed it opened directly to the roof. It's really high above the stairs, so I always figured it was impossible to access without some sort of fancy professional ladder. I took this video so you can see how high it is. So he shows a video of how, like, whoa, that is pretty high actually. What?
God, oh my god, oh my god, there's more pictures of the little fucking child. Please stop.
I see the hatch every morning when I leave for work and think nothing of it. But this time something dawned on me. It can't lead to the roof because it's actually below the roof. I'm about to spring some simple math for you on you, so I apologize in advance. First, the skylight is flat with the roof. I checked Google Earth to make sure. The hatch is about 3 feet below the skylight, meaning that there's about 3 feet of empty space between the two openings. And then it says, I think maybe the hatch leads to a short ladder going to the roof, but even if that's the case, the hatch is level with all of the ceilings in my apartment. That means that there's 3 feet of empty space all over my apartment on the top. So it's fucking insane. There's noises coming from your ceiling now. November 28th. A lot has happened in the last week, but I was away for Thanksgiving, so I'm just able to write it all down. The noises from the ceiling haven't let up, but the pole I ordered didn't arrive before I had to leave for the holiday, so I actually didn't get it until late Friday night. I planned to investigate the next morning, and went to bed. I had barely fallen asleep when I woke up to an incredibly loud crash above me. It sounded like someone had dropped a bowling ball. I bolted upright in bed and immediately felt strange. There was a weird energy all around me. I can't explain it. After about a minute, I heard another crash. I briefly thought about grabbing my shoes and booking it, but that would mean passing under the hatch, and that seemed like a bad idea. So instead, I just listened and waited, though I'm not sure for what. The crash happened again and then again, probably 15 minutes in a row, followed by a long silence. Then I heard a smaller, creaky sound.
15 times in a row.
Oh shit, 15 times in a
Oh,
row. Then I heard
I
a
fucking died.
smaller, creaky sound from the hallway. In my mind, I registered it as a footstep, but it really could have been anything. I stayed still, but there was no more sounds after that. I lay back down, still tense and nervous. But I must have fallen asleep at some point because I woke up the next morning and everything seemed normal again. I got dressed and left to go get a bagel, same as every Saturday. Um,
Sure, like I just had something crashing through my fucking ceiling 15 times, but yeah, this is
yeah,
normal Saturday.
yeah. It's a Saturday, so I need to go for a bagel in like 5 minutes.
Oh
Um,
man.
At that point, bagels were the last thing on my mind. I went back upstairs and grabbed the pole. I set my camera on the coat wardrobe at the top of the stairs and hit record just to make sure it would be caught on video if a demon burst out of the hatch. Here's the video.
Watch the video.
Okay.
I'm too scared to watch the video.
I'm already watching it.
I know you are. I heard the click.
You heard the click.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, he's like inching towards it. I swear, for fucking, you know those TikTok videos with the little spiders? Like, what the fuck was that? Something fell. What was it?
Probably the thing that's been falling 15 times that night.
Okay. What the fuck? No. Hold on. Hold on. That can't be right. I went upstairs to get my phone and collapsed the pole. Since it's so long and unwieldy, un fuck, I don't know. Then I went back downstairs to investigate the object that fell. At first, I wasn't sure what it was. It was a dingy, faded black. I picked it up and realized what it was. It was a small leather shoe. A few hours later, my landlord was on a ladder, shining a
So
flashlight.
small.
It's very small. Shining a flashlight into the crawl space. I stared up at him, half expecting something to grab him and yank him into the darkness. He angled his flashlight all around and finally saying, "There's nothing up here." But then he was like, "Oh, wait." I watched as he reached into the emptiness with his free arm. When he pulled it back, he had something small and round in his hand. He climbed down the ladder and handed it to me. Again, I wasn't sure what it was or what I was looking at. It was smooth and shiny, and at first I thought it was an old piece of candy, but it was cold and too heavy to be candy. After a second, I realized it was a marble. It was so worn that it hadn't registered as a marble at first, and its shape was also sort of weird, with a little bump on one end.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, yeah. And that
Why
was
is this one?
what was that? November 28th? Yeah.
Will the real Dear David please stand up?
What?
Really? That's
Oh,
no. If you see the title,
yeah. Oh, wait. Following the Hatch incident, a few of Ellis's followers theorized that they may have identified the real Dear David, an anonymous murder victim from 1921 known as Little Ford Fauntleroy. Fauntleroy, who was named for the Hodgson Burnett novel, due to his very fine clothing, was a boy estimated to be between the ages of 5 and 7, who was found dead in a pond near the O'Laughlin Quarry in Waukesha, Wisconsin in 1921. He had died after being struck on the head with a blunt object, a murder which remains unsolved to this very day. Whoa.
David.
Dude, there's a
I
there's Sorry, I just
know.
saw the
I know
picture.
you're probably seeing pictures of it. Those are the ones I went by, and that's when I was freaking out earlier, being like, "Why am I seeing more
Oh
pictures?"
my god. Oh my god. I just noticed him like standing.
Mhm.
Ooh. He's staring up at the ceiling, just staring. What the fuck? Wait, then he appears to collapse on the chair. Oh my god, yeah, you can see that. The next dozen photos are all
Oh.
the same. He's completely lifeless. At first, I thought he was
Mm-mm.
dead, which obviously doesn't make any sense. I looked over at the chair, expecting him to still be there, but it was empty. Yeah, dude, it looks like he's just like passed out. About 15 photos later, he's back, standing next to the bed. Next to the bed. I don't want to open this picture because if I see him, I'm gonna freak out. It was just like the last time I saw him. I don't want to open this. Oh my god, where? Standing next to the bed, bitch. Where? I don't see him. Where? Where's the bed? Here's the bed, right? I don't see him. Unless I'm
Not
tripping.
looking through all these pictures. I am not looking through all these pictures. I'm literally looking on the other side of my screen. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, you've got me
He
fucked
looks.
up.
That looks the same, so it's not that. Hold on. What? No, wait. No. Wait. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't look like. I can't tell. I don't think that's. I don't think that's him. Or maybe
What are you
it
talking about?
is. It like shows a little. I think I see it now. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I see it. I see him. That picture where he's standing next to the bed. Dude, that is so weird. Are you seeing the one that I just saw? He's on the
I don't
bed
know.
inches away from me, staring down at me, sleeping. Are you kidding
No, I
me?
don't. I'm not sure. I saw the pic. I saw the camera, and I saw that he was so close to the camera, you could see his fucking hairs on his head.
Are you
No, you
serious?
got me fucked up.
Are you
I'm fucking.
serious?
I
I
don't know if
don't
you've
want to
gotten to
scroll
that
down
point.
anymore because I'm not at that. I'm not at that. I'm at the one where he's looking like straight at the camera.
No, no. Okay, so yeah, I scrolled down because I don't want to see all those pictures. But I saw.
I'm sorry. Okay, continue, Mo.
Yeah, but no, it was. I slowly scrolled up because I was like, oh, maybe she should talk about the thing I'm seeing. And there's like a GIF. I haven't clicked on it and I don't want to. And then I saw the one above that, and it's what I was just saying right now about the hairs on the head
Uh
and so
huh.
close to the camera.
Uh
Oh
huh.
my god. I know
Whoa.
our viewers or our listeners are like, what the hell are they talking about? But like, oh my god. You need to go. What is this? Bustle? This website?
Uh, yes. I like I said, I
Yeah.
posted it on I posted it on the general in the Discord, so you'll find it there. Oh
But
my
for our
god.
listeners who don't have us on Discord, I was saying on bustle.com, it's Dear David, and it shows the entire thing. Uh, this is why we recommend you following our Discord for these updates. But yeah, it's fucking terrifying. This is fucking terrifying. And the fact that I listened to half of this in the dark has me freaking out. And I have like a mirror right in front of my my computer, and every time I look up at my mirror, it's freaking me out because I'm so scared. Oh my god. He's still looking through the photos.
Yeah, I just finished watching a video, sorry, a video of I think his name was Maxwell. The cat, the black and white cat, and it's just like he's like meowing and then he like stares directly at the ew, the way he moved his mouth there. He just stares at the camera and then just like repositions himself to watch the camera and then just kind of like meow at the camera. But it's just like the way his mouth is moving is just weird. I need you to watch that cuz I don't know what it is, man. It's like
If it's up where the David pictures are at, I'm not
no, like
scrolling up.
you gotta scroll past that. It's January 27th through the 28th.
It's the fact that you said that, but like I'm where oh, I was where it was like January 2nd.
I don't know, dude. It's like this. It's it starts the way what I'm talking about is if you go to like second number like 17, you'll see like him meowing, and then you'll see the way I don't know what it is, man. It's just the it just looks so creepy.
A serious cat? Is it the January 28th?
Yeah.
I'm so scared to look at it. What am I looking at? There may
Just look
not
at
be
the
no
cat.
scary.
Just look at the cat.
Okay.
Just look at the
Why?
cat. That's all you gotta do.
It's the fact that the audio's playing on it and it's freaking me out. Oh, this cat's starting to freak me out. Why is he hunched like that? Oh, okay.
Look at the face. Look at how like the mouth is and then the
The mouth is so
eyes.
dark.
Yeah.
It's so creepy. You know what sucks is that JP works nights tonight, so I'm by myself
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and I'm scared.
So,
I
okay.
texted him in the middle of all this. I was like, "Hey, are you working tonight?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Fuck."
I'm so sorry. So, so later,
That's why I'm scrolling past all these pictures because I don't want to imagine anything. And first of all, my front light's broken, so it's pretty dark.
mm-hmm,
So especially when it starts getting dark, it's fucking dark. Like
mm-hmm,
if none of the lights are on, I have like I have 3 dogs and I have a cat. And if any of them start barking and freaking out, I'm gonna start crying.
mm-mm.
And
So,
then I'm gonna like run down the street to my parents' house.
oh yeah, no, it's fucking, this is creepy, dude. But get this, right? So that was on January 28th. He posted that like out of the blue at 2:17 in the morning. And then later, like at 2:28, this girl goes, "Adam, is this you or is this David? We need freaking answers, man. I'm scared."
I see it and I
Because he
don't want to
didn't
click
say
play.
anything with that. So people believed that, for some reason, believed that he was finally possessed by David. So that's when we get to the point where I was telling you, like at February 3rd, he said everything is fine, and then that there's nothing, right? So then, um, so then after that, like if you look at it, I don't know what it is, man, but they did mention it here that they said that's all there was to Ellis's next update, just those 3 words. Everything is fine. You'll note that the tweet itself is also departure from his usual style. Ellis is typically good about using capital letters, punctuation, and correct grammar. But here we're looking at something written in all lowercase letters, no punctuation, and with a weird extra space in between the 2 words. Everything is probably not fine, is what they're saying. So then February 6th is when he says, "Some of you already know this, but I thought I should make a little short update on Twitter about it. A little over a month ago, I decided, full time job, leave it, whatever, right?" Um, he goes, "I'm nervous about what the future holds, but I feel good." There's an extra space between feel and good, so I don't know. "I know big things are coming, right?" And then let's see. "Please don't worry about me. I'm okay. Everything will be like it was before." Like, what?
Oh,
Okay. Um then there's
there's another
a
video and I don't want to click it.
another video of his cat, Maxwell. And it doesn't seem to be like anything weird. It's just the cat just staring at the door, just kind of looking around. Um For everyone asking, I'm alive. If I'm alive, I'm doing okay. It's been pretty quiet around here lately, and I've been trying to focus on work. Of course, I'll keep you updated if anything strange happens, but for now, I'm staying busy with drawing and other projects. That was June 6th of 2018. Now, get this. Um, some Dear David news. Dan Lin, producer of It, the movie It, will be producing a Dear David film with the screenwriter Mike Van Wes, writer of the Conjuring spin-off The Crooked Man, which is attached. Um, so
Mm,
apparently I don't know if they are still or what's going on, cuz hold on. But apparently they're making a film for Dear David.
that's. I don't know if I'd want to watch that. I would not, especially after all the pictures I've just seen. That's terrifying.
It's fucking creepy. Um,
I hope he moved out of that apartment. I hope he got rid of the chairs.
I hope so too, because he hasn't said anything yet. Um, wow. But it's like, okay, like when you find out that, they're making a film, a lot of people, I was looking at the comments just now, and a lot of people have said, oh, like this is like a whole story plot that you just made up, or um, like, oh, everything was marketing, blah, 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 blah. when, obviously there are some people who are going to be like, wait, no, because what if this actually happened? Like, there are movies that, go off of, based off of like real events, like most of the time.
Hmm.
So, what if this actually happened to this dude? And they're just like, they're telling him, like, hey, like, we're wanting to create a movie off of this because this is like really freaking cool. Um, but we need your like help or whatever. So that's probably why he left his job. Who knows if they ever, let me Google this because I actually want to know if they ever made Dear David film.
I think they, well, I think it's in production. I think they just, or not, yeah, I think they just hired actors
Oh, they did.
for, yeah, because if you look at his Twitter page, some of the recent ones, if you keep scrolling, you can see like, I don't know if they've announced who's gonna play who or what. That's fucking terrifying, dude. Oh my god.
Actually,
If
yes.
I hear a trailer and if people are posting it, I'm not watching it. Like, not at all. Like, you count me out.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm like, so some of the actors slash actress, they have currently that they want to put in is so Augustus Prue, Andrea Bang, Justin Long, and Renee Escobar Jr. Um, with, if I'm not mistaken, with Augustus, no, yeah, with Augustus being Adam Ellis, and that's all that's been said so far. So it looks like they're still trying to produce this film because it's film it's being co-produced between BuzzFeed and Lionsgate Films. So that's pretty freaking cool. Um so yeah. So there is going to be a film. That's fucking insane. I'm going to go watch it.
I am not.
I'm going to
You
watch
can
it.
count.
I'm
It's because, like, this. I don't know what's freakier is the fact that this entire time while we were watching the videos that he posted, I'm waiting for a jump scare. And I know for the fact in the movies, they're going to make jump scares to make it even scarier.
right.
And I hate jump scares. I think that's the one thing I hate about horror movies the most is the jump scares. Is they freak me the fuck out.
Oh man. Anywho's, I took up most of the time. I'm sorry if I did. My bad. But Mo, I know you had some
Yes.
stories to tell.
I found
That's
some
one that
stories
I've been
off
holding
Reddit.
in because I wanted to share that for like a Friday special. But I'm like at
Hmm.
this point it's like, yo, let it go. Just talk about it because it's like it's always been on my mind, that one. That story.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I've heard of that story before, but I think I seen it when it was progressing.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing up towards the I think the figure in the stairs when we were talking about
That's
it like
where I
way
stopped.
earlier.
Yeah, that's where I had stopped. I didn't know about this other like all these other updates with like the pictures
Yeah.
and shit. That was creepy, but still.
I remember hearing about this. I remember watching some of the videos. I think it was either the staircase once I stopped or when the first video of the cats peeking down at the door.
Mhm.
Either I was like, fuck that, I'm not watching that anymore, or I was like, or there wasn't any more updates yet. So the fact that it's been this long and there's a lot of updates and now there's gonna be a movie is like insane to me.
No, yeah, for sure. Oh man, it's
I don't know
fucking.
if this.
Ooh, I'm
I
scared. I'm
don't know
sorry.
about it being a movie plot because like a whole like dragged out movie plot. This happened in the course of what, almost a year, and you got to keep up with it every
Yeah,
day
a
and
year.
whatnot. And then create something
It's.
new, and then
I don't.
all these.
I honestly don't think it's more of marketing. It's definitely. I feel like, in my opinion, it definitely happened because there's so much
Yeah,
happening in these like photos, videos, whatever, right? So it's insane.
yeah. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I found this small shoe that's obviously dusted, not like painted or whatever. Like it's obviously super fucking dusty
Yeah,
and it's old. It obviously looks worn. And then, oh my god, so
it's
creepy.
fucking creepy.
My god. Okay. Yeah, I have a few stories from Reddit. Um, I grabbed some that I thought would be really interesting to share. Also, by the way, I've wanted to announce that we also just made a Reddit page, like a Reddit community thing, and I would like for you all. It's the same as our Twitch. It's the same as our Twitter, Facebook, Discord. It's Powerpuff Babes, and I would like for you guys to post your stories on there as well. And we will keep everything your names anonymous. So whatever you share, whatever you say, like say you have several people in your story, be mindful of like the names you use. If you want their names out there, that's fine. If you don't, then go ahead and use fake names. But I will not be sharing usernames, so it's gonna remain anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
So
I will
I
post the
would,
Reddit page on the socials channel in our Discord in a little bit as well.
yeah. So I did post something about almost an hour ago, and I would like for people to respond to it. It's, have you ever witnessed a crime? And I would like your stories, whether it's long or short. I would like your responses. So I'm gonna share what I found for this question. It said, lawyers of Reddit, what is the scariest thing a client has ever confessed slash said to you? And it said, like I said, I'm keeping all the names anonymous. So, had a client who was charged with assault with a deadly weapon against his wife. He had a few past charges that were similar, fairly typical domestic violence situation. He claimed it was blown out of proportion, yada yada. I got a pretty good plea deal for him and advised him to take it. He told me he wanted to go to trial. I told him that when his wife testifies against him, he'd lose pretty fast. He looked me in the eye and told me that his wife would not be attending the trial. I knew better than to ask questions. Sure enough, his wife did not attend the trial. Case dismissed for lack of witness. A win for the good guys? I hope he just made up with her and she chose not to appear. But I have always wondered if he did something to make sure of it. He sounded pretty confident when he told me she wouldn't be there. I got out of criminal law in a hurry after that.
Oh my
What do you think,
god.
Evan?
Okay, wait. Okay. Does it obviously it's not going to say like how he said it, but just the choice of words, I think
Mhm.
something happened.
Something had, especially domestic
Something had
violence.
to happen. Yeah, because it's like hmm, something had to happen. There's no way that he like they just made up after that cuz she was willing to go like to trial with this, clearly.
Mhm.
So for her to just immediately change, no, no. Something happened there. And I think they should have investigated a little bit further.
Sadly, I didn't see a lot of other interesting stories along in the thread, so I kind of moved past that one. So that's pretty much the only lawyer one I could find so far. I would
Mm-hmm.
probably ask this question again in the future, but this one says people who've experienced the paranormal or seen cryptids, and other unknown creatures. What's your story? And this one says, as an officer on reservation, we kept getting reports of a quote tall man at different places in a town on our reservation. One night we were able to catch him on a thermal camera. There was about 8 to 10 officers there. It was on a hill overlooking the town that was right below. It was tall, about 8-9 feet tall, long hair, long dark hair, human face, really fast and quick. We sent officers that were in the town over to where it was walking towards a housing, and they've worded this weird. We sent officers down in the town to overlook where it was walking towards the housing area, and we could see the officer get out and cross a fence, and look with his flashlight, but it looked like the figure was in a slight ravine to his side. We couldn't see it. We were giving directions on the radio, but our portable radio sucked, and unless you were right next to your unit, they wouldn't work. We walked as the tall figure walked right down the middle of the street, and we could hear all the dogs in the houses start freaking out. It then walked out of sight.
What
And
the
that's it.
fuck? That is so weird. Dude, we've gone through
Eight,
the
9 feet
we've done
tall.
we've done just walk through. We just went ahead and did this whole episode of like a creepy episode because it's like
I know, we
we
just branched
started.
off Friday.
Yeah, no, it's just a creepy Monday. That's what it is.
Uh huh. Ooh, Monday shivers. Okay, here's another one. Off the same topic. When I was a child, my niece, who my parents adopted after her parents died, would tell us about nightmares she had about a clown living in our airing cupboard. From UK, you would call it as a boiler room.
Oh,
We
okay.
always just thought it was a bad dream, obviously. My partner, on one of the times she slept at my mother's house, she told me she was having dreams of a clown living in the airing cupboard. No
The
idea
fuck?
how to explain that one. And that's it.
That's it. They didn't go check the.
That's it. They didn't check the cupboard, I guess.
Bro, what?
Some of these need to like continue
They
with the
really need a
thread. Like they need
continuance.
to like unless like they're like me and I would absolutely be like fuck all that and like run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like to imagine that's what happened.
They need
This
a
one's a little longer than the last one.
these need a continuance for sure. Okay, continue. Sorry.
No, you good. It says one from the hospital prison wing. So there's two rooms. I'll say 123 and 234, and they share a wall. The hospital isn't that old, built in the 70s, and it's at a small town county hospital. We don't take trauma cases, and when one does come in, it's only to stabilize them until Life Flight or EMS can transfer them to another facility. Deaths in rooms are usually older people and natural causes. The prison wing has been rolling for 8 years or so, and the prisoners who come in, if they die, it's natural causes. I'm an agnostic atheist, and I can't deny the same thing keeps happening in 123 and especially 234. There's a kid. There's been several times right before they pass, the inmate talks about a kid in the room, but it's the ones that are delirious before death. Also, there have been several mentally altered offenders, not drug addled, but actual mental status, who have talked about or completely lose their shit over the kid that was under their bed or running around and fucking with them. One guy became so violent he had to discharge him from the hospital and back to his unit, not solely over the kid, but it seemed like part of the problem.
The fuck?
Occasionally, an inmate will with full mental capacity would mention the TV in the another room was so loud sometimes he could hear it. Said it sounded like a kid show or something was playing with kids talking. I kept my hallway quiet and made sure I couldn't hear the TVs in the hall. They certainly there's certainly arguments that could be made that word of mouth got back to the units about the kid's story, but neither officers nor nurses made a habit of telling stories to inmates. Besides, we admit dozens of offenders from units. Oh my god. Oh, and that one's it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there's a
Interesting.
kid running around at a prison hospital or the prison wing of a hospital.
That's so weird.
And apparently, I would, if I was a nurse, I wouldn't talk about it either. I just pretend didn't exist.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
terrifying.
That's fucking. Hmm. That's weird, dude. I don't know what. Wow. Okay.
Okay, where am I? Okay. This one says, after my father passed away, I went to live with my friend and his mom for a little while. Things with my mom were very strained, and I didn't want to stay at my friend's house initially, but they didn't want me alone during that time. Staying at anyone's house always made me feel really uneasy for some reason. The first night there, early in the morning, awoke to the sound of my bedroom door opening and a gentleman wearing a red flannel and a bib denim overalls came into my room holding a bag of tools. He turned the light on, looked at me, and walked through another doorway to the utility room. Soon after, I fell asleep again, but when I woke up this time, the room was dark. Everything was the same when I went to sleep the night previously. Figuring I imagined the whole thing, I went upstairs for coffee and asked my friend's mom if the guy with the overalls is still there. With a weird look, she informed me that it's been her and I in the house all night. At this point, I'm very confused, so I explained in detail about what the man looked like: height, weight, clothes, facial hair, everything. She turns pale. She turns pale white and bolts to the room and retrieves the photo. When she shows me the photo, it's the man I saw in the basement that morning. Even wearing the same clothes, she tells me that he passed away 30 years ago. It was her grandpa who owned the property previously. He had killed himself to save the farm when he invested his money into horses instead of machines, and his investment flopped. To keep the bank from taking the farm, on a stormy night, he took a lightning rod into the middle of a pond and nature took his life when lightning struck the rod. Because of this, life insurance paid out, and his suicide saved the family diary and kept the house from being foreclosed on. And that's
Whoa.
it. This man got
What
struck by
the
lightning to save his
fuck?
family.
I mean, kudos for you, dude. You know, you're doing everything for your family, but I'm pretty sure
What is
there's
the
other ways to
saying?
do that.
If he wanted to, he could.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Get you a man who will save your family by getting struck by lightning so you can make sure you keep the house. Don't do that. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Don't do that.
I was
Don't do
gonna say, are
that.
you sure? Like, you want to say, get you a man that gets struck by lightning? Because what if they don't survive?
What if he turns into the Flash? Hold on. Wait a
You
minute.
right? What am I talking about? Never mind.
Okay, look. This is another one I like saved. I'm probably gonna go through these other ones. I'm still on it on Reddit, but
Hmm.
this one says working on ships. Some are pretty old, and you hear some weird stories. 4 years ago, during a South American season, I used to hang out with the Brazilians, fun and cool people. One was the gift shop owner or manager. He'd rant and rant about how his team is lazy and how they keep trying to weasel out of working because they claim to see a little girl running around the gift shop. One
Oh.
night, we were having coffee with the head of the photography department, and he's extra salty talking about how he'll have to do an extra couple of hours because of his team. In the middle of the night, I get a call from the photo manager. She tells me our friend in her cabin is crying and shivering. I run over thinking he got bad news from home or something. Turns out he was working in his office. The door faces a long mirror that covers most of the wall, the
Hmm.
closed section. And after hearing giggling, he saw the shadow of a child through the reflection as if she was leaning to look into the door while trying to hide. Only in the reflection, he says, he jumped up and ran out. The giggling and sounds of tiny feet running around the shop and into the casino, the same deck. I'm not big into the paranormal, but the following day I mentioned this to my boss, and she told me that about 20 years back, a little girl came running out of the theater with her parents. She was running ahead of them around the gift shop, but eventually went into the casino. Coming out at the atrium, a drop with glass lifts that goes from deck 12 to 5, so a good drop. She leaned over the railing to look down, lost her balance, and fell, breaking her neck, an impact dying. Apparently, it was a common sight at the shop and casino. And that's it.
That's fucking weird.
Fucking crazy. You
There's.
know, at least they're seeing a little girl running around being all cute and whatnot. And I'd imagine, as I said like a billion times this week about the crooked neck lady, like some kid with
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
crooked
Yeah.
neck. I'd rather see a little kid running around all happy willy nilly instead of that. Oh
I
my
have.
god.
Okay, I'm assuming that the crooked woman, the crooked
Yeah.
girl, I'm assuming
The
that's
crooked neck lady.
the crooked neck lady. I'm assuming that's a film as well, right?
Yeah, no, that's from that one's from the Haunting of Hill House
Oh
that
shit,
we
then
were
I
talking
haven't
about
watched it.
with Ellie. Yeah, no, I watched the first episode, and I didn't even finish the
Oh,
first
it's a
episode. As soon as
show.
I
Oh
saw
shit.
her,
Okay.
it's a show. Yeah. Uh, as soon as I saw her in the show, and I saw her like her head, I was like, no, I can't do this. I couldn't do it. It freaked me out so bad. That's why I can't look at the picture of the kid
Really?
because that we're talking about, Dear David, is
Yeah.
because I freak out so bad. I think I'm gonna see him in my dreams, and I don't want to. I hope not, for the love of God.
The Haunting of
Oh
Hill
my God. Okay.
House.
Yeah, The
It's
Haunting of Hill
oh, it's on
House.
Netflix. Okay. I'm going to
Yeah,
uh I'm going to watch this and see what this all this hubbub is about.
very freaky, but it's really good. It's supposed to be really really good, and I'm not gonna like obviously put past that. Like my scary experience is worth watching. It's worth watching.
Right.
Let me see. Let me see if I can find. When my youngest son was about 3 years old, we were eating out in town and he got a bit restless. I decided to take him for a walk, and as I held the door open, he got away from me and made a break for it. Pedestrian area, so safe. He bolted into an adjacent site which had a ruined chapel. I don't know what the hell that says. I don't know what that says. With info boards for tourists. I found him staring up at the chapel ruins. What are you doing, mate? His reply, a long time ago I got married here. What? A long time ago And then a switch flicked. He was a 3-year-old with energy to burn and was off running again. Shook me to my core. So I guess her child. You know how
A
have you
three.
heard about those
Wait.
kids who can remember their past life?
Oh, uh-huh.
Think that's what that just happened is that he found the ruined chapel and was like, I got married here a long time ago.
Oh, and he's only 3.
And he's 3. And then
What?
like a flick of a switch, he was a kid again.
That's so weird. You know what? I believe in past lives. I believe people remember their past lives, but there are people who choose not to remember, so they don't remember.
Yeah.
I choose to
I
believe
remember
that.
I think it's real and like I've always thought about this dream. I've had this was probably like the first dream I had ever had because I remember like coming out into consciousness after this dream
Hmm.
is that I remember I was under a freeway and like I was under in an underpass and I remember it was raining. And I don't know who the shadowy figure in front of me was, but we were both holding guns. And I remember I was confused on why I was holding one, but all I knew was that I had to point it at this guy. And then he shot me, and I laid down on the ground, and obviously I felt like I was dying. And then I remember the police showed up because I could see the lights reflecting off the walls, and I could hear like muffled voices, and then that was it, and I woke up. And that dream has
That's
stuck with me forever now.
wow. Dang, dude.
Isn't that freaky?
That is really freaky.
This one says, my cousin did this as a toddler. I was in junior high school. I was a junior in high school and getting into witchy things like past lives and dream interception and whatnot. I'd read that young people sometimes remember their past lives. So at a Christmas gathering, I asked my youngest cousin who they were before they were Holly. And they looked me right in the eye without hesitation, said, I was Hoyt from the Northwest, then went back to eating dinner, and that was that. I was bizarre. I really think they were joking. I don't know. Unless I would
Hmm.
believe it if however young this child was.
Hmm.
Like say this child was like 4. Obviously this child's not gonna know about the fucking Northwest.
Right. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one.
Let's see. Ooh, this one's a good, decent, long one. I was reading a library book before bed one night when I was a teenager. It was something really boring I had checked out for a history project for school, and I couldn't keep my eyes open. I fell asleep with it on my bed. I had like a sleep paralysis event happen, and I watched this shadowy figure of a man walk into my room, look around, pick a few knickknacks, and put them back down. It was so terrifying. My entire body was screaming to move, but I couldn't, not even my fingers. I just wanted to scream for help, but nothing happened, no matter how desperately I tried. I finally got enough courage to look at the man, but he wouldn't come into focus for some reason. He was just a shadow. Like he wasn't fully there. He came up to my side of the bed and stood over me, looking down at me for what felt like forever. I was so terrified I couldn't move a muscle. Then he reached down, grabbed my little library book, and turned and walked out of the room. I never found that library book again, ever, after tearing apart my room and my house. My mom said it was a coping dream for losing the book, but I distinctly remember falling asleep reading it that night, and I even sent a text to my boyfriend that night saying that I wish I had chosen a different book because this one was putting me to sleep. I had to pay a fine and everything.
Oh my God.
That's fucking creepy.
Could you imagine being in that situation where you lose something and then you gotta pay a fine because some like spirit or something just decided to take it away from you? And you have
The
no like
comments.
way to like explain what happened?
Mhm. These
That'd be
there's 2
ridiculous.
comments under it. And somebody said your sleep paralysis demon is an asshole.
Mm.
And then somebody said she doesn't like my book. Fuck her then.
Fine, she gets to pay a fine.
You know what? I'm taking my book back.
Mm.
Oh, this happened to me when I was 6. I was in my bed, sound asleep, when I felt the mattress beside me slowly shift, as if somebody was laying down beside me. I opened my eyes and there was a full grown adult woman beside me. She wasn't particularly scary, just normal looking, but she was a strange person in my bed. Of course, I opened my mouth to scream, but before I did, she put her finger to her lips as if to tell me to be quiet. Her eyes looked frightened. She seemed to be silently pleading for me to keep quiet. Of course, I screamed my guts out and I heard my parents get out of their bed. The strange woman just looked very sad, her eyes full of tears. Dad turned my bedroom light on, and as soon as he did, she just wasn't there anymore. No sign of her at all. I slept in my parents' room that night. I was very scared, but even more so, I had a deep feeling of sadness. That was decades ago, and I still remember it clearly. I've had a few run-ins like that. Different people, though. Never that same woman.
Weird.
That's fucking creepy.
Wait, they felt like sad?
Yeah, or like, I guess somebody sleeping or laying down beside them being sad.
Oh, that's interesting.
So crazy.
I'm thinking medium slash empath. And
That's what it sounds like.
they don't really like either they can't make that connection, like they don't know that they're medium slash empath, or they choose to not go through that. So
Yeah,
that's interesting.
that would be so interesting.
For sure, for sure. Holy shit, it's already
Okay,
12:26.
I'm gonna do one more.
Yeah, one more.
Okay. This one says, one time when I was about 14, I was staying at my friend's house. He had bunk beds and I called the top. We went to sleep like normal, but in my dream I saw a hooded man standing in the doorway. He walked in and stood staring at the both of us in our beds. When he looked at me, I felt ice cold and sick to my stomach. There was an overwhelming fear, a sense of dread and running through me. I didn't want to draw attention to myself by calling for help, so I stayed dead quiet. The hooded man came closer and leaned down towards my friend in the bottom bunk. I was scared for my friend, but relieved that its attention wasn't on me. I remember feeling ashamed of my cowardice. There was an ungodly noise coming from the hooded figure, a low, deep rumbling that grew louder and louder until it hurt my ears. I remember hoping that it would wake my friend's parents, but at the same time, felt like we were trapped and alone in here. The man continued his scream/rumble until a never-ending swarm of insects started flying out of his hood. They were flying all around the room. I remember them buzzing in my face, but I was too afraid to swat them away. The bugs kept flying out, and soon the room was filled with them. I don't remember what happened next, but I must have passed out. The next day, we were talking about how we slept, and my friend's dad asked if we had a good sleep. I replied that I had a nightmare and it scared the hell out of me. My friend spoke up and he said he had a nightmare as well. This is where it gets weirder. My friend said that he had a dream that he had 1,000 bugs crawling all over him. I explained my nightmare and it creeped us both the hell out. Luckily, they moved houses not long after, because there was no way in hell I was ever going to sleep in that house again.
Yo, that's freaking
What the
creepy.
fuck? You
Oh
got me
no.
fucked up.
Hell no. That's creepy, dude. Oh
You
man,
got me
I could
fucked up,
never.
bro.
I could never. Especially with like 1,000
It's the
bucks. Ugh.
fact the fact that he was too scared to swat them away.
Or scream
Oh
for
my
help.
god.
I would have screamed. I would have been like, "Holy shit," you know.
I wonder if he ever confessed to his friend that he was so glad that it was staring at him and not
And not him like
and not
himself.
himself.
Yeah. That's kind of rude, but
I hope he told this friend
I hope so.
something.
I hope
That
so.
sounds like a bad friend. Your
Mm-mm-mm.
friend is
Bad
possibly
friend.
about to die at his own house and you could scream for help, but you choose to like ignore it. What if like when after they woke up and they talked about it, they just see like the same bug, like one single bug in the kitchen?
Oh my god. Nope. Nope. But okay, so we have a couple of announcements that we have to make as well. Whew. Excuse me. Um, I woke up super early, so I'm still pretty tired. So we do have a schedule change, and I'm going to post that in the schedule channel in the Discord. But starting next podcast episode, so this Friday, we're gonna be doing a different time. We're gonna be doing a late night podcast, and we're gonna start it at 10:30 p.m., end it at 12 a.m., and that's gonna be our podcast. We're gonna be doing that all throughout March, and then after March, we're gonna like look back and see if we're gonna stay with the same time or if we're gonna move to a different time. It all just depends on our all of our schedules. Um, but that's one update. The other update we have is that we now have, hey, hold on. Let me double check this because I want to make sure it's still the same number. But we now have, I know for sure now we have 27 followers on Twitch. We're almost to 50. Super, super excited. And then I want to say we're still, yeah, we've got 28 out of 50 on Spotify. Um, which is super exciting. So thank you all for the love and the support you guys have shown us. We really do appreciate it. Um, we love doing all of these episodes, and we've got so much more planned for like future episodes. And we also have 13, 13 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Um, but like I said, you can definitely check out our, Discord. You can find all of our socials there. Schedule changes or updates will be made in the schedule channel. We'll let everybody know. Um, but I think, oh, and this Friday special is going to be true crime. So we're going to have that. We currently don't know if Hallie's gonna be here by Friday. She is still trying to settle in, trying to get her Wi-Fi set up at her place. So we're just, we're keeping in touch with her and see how that goes. But hopefully soon our best friend Allie will get back here, so she can enjoy this creepiness with us and be as equally
We miss her
creepy
dearly.
creeped out. Sorry?
I said we miss her dearly.
Oh yeah,
We
we
very
miss her
much
a
miss
lot.
her.
She's our missing link.
She is
but
so sad.
but she'll be here. She'll be here. It's fine. So but
I
yeah,
need her here.
that's all of the I think that's all of the announcements I had. Did we is was that it or did we have anything else, Ma?
I've already talked about the Reddit.
Mhm.
Talked about our Twitter, Facebook. We've already did the scheduling announcement. Uh, I think that's it.
I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. So with that being said, um we would like to hear from you guys. If you guys have any like stories or questions you want us to answer, definitely check out our bio or check out our socials channel in Discord for the Reddit page and the Curious Cat page. You can also post anonymously so you don't have we don't have to say your name on the podcast. Um but just keep that in mind if you guys want to share any of your crazy wild stories or if you have any stories that you've heard from other people. Obviously you can change their names, do whatever you got to, um, and we'll happily read them on the podcast. Um, and I think that's it. So, this is, oh, yeah, no, that's it. That's definitely it. Sorry. But this is where we're ending the episode here. Thank you all for letting us be a part of your day. We truly appreciate it. Like I said before, we appreciate all the love and support. And once again, thank you, Mr. Daniel Hale Williams, for all of the hard work and dedication, and for showing that the impossible is possible. So happy Black History Month to everybody that we've mentioned and everybody that we have not mentioned. And we thank you all for the hard work and dedication. Um,
Yes.
so we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Powerpuffs out.